And today you're gonna practice against Diana,
Ooh, Diana.
which is like, it's probably a 50-50 matchup,
I heard she's pretty good in beginning.
so it's good practice. Yeah. She's one of the top decks. I think, at least.
What's so good about Diana? There's a regionals.
I think it's just the 1 mana per showdown that she offers. It makes such a difference, and you can build your deck around the fact that you probably have +1 mana every turn. So stack deck. Do you know the card? Stack deck?
Yeah, the purple.
Yeah, it's technically free with Diana, so you get to go through a lot of your cards for free. And Hui is also a really good card. And if you don't know him, you're probably gonna see him. No.
Shit. Okay, this is the one.
All right.
And then I'm gonna share my screen.
No? Perfect. Let's try this one.
Who's your main? Who do you usually like go to when it comes to this game?
For set 3, I'm in between Azir and Lilia. I think I'm just gonna try both at a skirmish each and see how they fare.
You can do Hall Legends, just get practice with it.
Yeah. We can do a best of 3 today. Maybe be a little bit more speedy.
Sounds good. Oh, first or I go first? I just hit.
No. Yeah, it's just randomly you go first. Whatever.
Okay. Question. Would you keep your eyes on the first turn even though it's pretty late?
You have 3 in your main deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would mulligan it. For me personally, I only run 2, so I would keep it. But if you're on 3, it's probably okay to mulligan it.
Okay.
I would do the same mulligans. Yeah. Let me do mine real quick. I would just do 1.
Okay.
Perfect. Why did you choose that one instead of the sword?
Cause that's pink. Oh yeah, this one is the experience is not relevant to me, but
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. To be honest, it's just curious. I was just curious because there's no right choice. It's just the same thing probably. But I would also go for the sheet, to be honest.
okay, hold on. Oh no, you do. I can't do it.
Yeah, you have to do it first, so you can prop the battlefield.
Yep.
And in this case, you probably have 2 plays actually, or 3 in total. which is call a week.
Yeah.
Make a guy, but not make a second one. Keep discipline alive, or the third one, which is just make 2 guys.
Yeah, you
And I think the make 2 guys is way better.
make 2 guys, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go in. Oh, I forgot to go in.
Or whatever. Just do it and then make another guy, and you're good.
Okay. And
So you tap 2 again and just make a new guy.
that's that.
Yeah, you have to tap 1 to ready it and 1 to re-tap it. So it's 4 in total, which means you have to tap 1 once.
Oh yeah, because of this. Forgot.
Yeah.
Wait, well, I want to.
Yeah, so I just have to tap 1. Perfect.
Wait, is that?
No, I already made a new guy. No, that one is extra. Yeah. You're good. And just a point.
Okay.
Now it's my turn. Let's see. I'm just gonna start with a stack deck. And I take this one. Then I'm gonna go in here, tap my legend for free to proc Diana. So I get to look at the top card. Then if it's a spell, I reveal it to you and draw it. If it's not, I can bottom it and gamble the next one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's a spell, so I'm gonna take it. And then for 1 mana, I'm gonna play Stupefied.
Okay.
Which means your guy is at 2.
2. And
he loses the fight.
it loses, right?
I draw 1, I score. And I'm just gonna play Ravenbloom Embrace and pass.
Now I want to. Then. Oops.
So now you have information about this card, and you have to play around it.
And all right. So.
Oh, the new guy is not ready.
Oh yeah, you're right. Is that ready?
Yeah.
So you got 2 mine, 1, 2,
3.
5, 3, 5 total. Well, that's next round.
But on that battlefield, I only have 3. With only 1 open, but you know that I already have Gust.
Yeah.
This card.
So I would probably go. If I know you have Gust, I have a Defy. I could use that. But I have a Discipline as well. So I'm thinking of going in using my Discipline and then Gussing if I need to. I feel like that's a reasonable trade. And then what do you think? And then a Sand Soldier after that from Conquering.
Yeah. But keep in mind, you don't actually have to play Discipline on the showdown. You can just play it raw. which means you can play it on the 3-might guy.
Yeah.
So he would be a 5, and I can't cast him anyway.
Oh, because he's above. He's above.
Yeah. Gust threshold.
Yeah, I see. So it's two might. Oh yeah, I pass over to you.
Good.
2.
That guy is a 5.
5. Okay.
And you draw 1.
1. And then something.
So now discipline resolved, so it goes to the trash.
This one. Would you attach the shield onto this guy too as well? Or would you...
Knowing that I only have 1 mana up and that my legend is already tapped, there's only 3 cards I could play with 1 mana in this color combination, which are Gust, Stupefy, and Stack Deck.
Okay.
Gust doesn't do anything right now. Stupefy doesn't do much. I just draw, you still win because it's a 3v4. And Stack Deck is just not relevant for the showdown, it's just for me. So you win either way with 5 might. With 4, it's a trade. With 5, you always win.
Okay. Gotcha. So why is it trade if he has 3 might again?
I could have Stupefy.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. Stupefy. That's what it is.
Yep. So I'm actually gonna pay 1 to pay for the Diana ability again and try to draw a card.
Okay.
Let's see. Interesting. Now I'm gonna bottom it and then reveal the next one. It's a hard one. That's good. I'm gonna draw it. And this dies. And you score a point.
And then I want to tap my legend.
You get to make another guy.
And then untap and then tap again.
Yeah.
Potential here. And then
I would attach the shield to him probably.
And then push to the right side over here.
Not to this one, to the new one actually, because it's free.
This one right here. Yeah, got
the one you attached to right now, you have to pay for it. So I wouldn't pay for it actually. It's just no. Because you're ahead, like I said, you don't have to do much.
Oh,
like yesterday, so you don't have to spend that much to put on pressure, which means you get to keep your mana. I have to be the one that spends my mana too.
Okay, so
yeah, but I would still definitely conquer the other side.
So you wouldn't even touch it? You'd go because you don't.
No. Yeah, it's just mana for free. But I would attach it to the new guy that you made last.
I see.
Because it's free. So the other one is ready. So the middle one from last turn. That one you conquer with?
Did I conquer this with this one? I thought I conquered this one. No.
It gets confusing a little bit, but tap that one. So that one is the new one.
Yeah.
In our mind. So it's exhausted.
Yeah.
But the middle one is ready from last turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
So you go in with a ready one and you conquer. You know it's free.
Yeah.
And then you just pass, basically. Gotcha. You're at 3 points, don't forget.
So when you
okay.
So
now I'm pressured because you're at 3 and I'm at 1. I can't even catch up. I have to try to hold, which means Oh, it's a toughie.
I have a question.
Mhm.
If I put the shield on this one on, that put just one in, that be better? Because the Raven Bloom is 2 might versus the 2 might I have on here. If you push, you still
Yeah,
win.
but then you would lose a rune.
And then put me behind more, so that's not worth.
Not really behind, but you can be greedy with your runes. You can afford to not deramp and just keep on going from 6 to 8 to 10 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
But I would still have to play a spell anyway to go over your 2 might guy, right? But the thing is with Ravenbloom, if I play a spell, she's gonna get +1 and +1 here as well. So it doesn't make that much of a difference if it's a 3 or a 2. Because for example, I'm gonna walk you through my turn. I'm gonna go in here and then tap my Diana to play a gust on this guy,
And I have no something back. Put it back in my hand. Whoop.
which means she goes to 4 because of the battlefield and her ability.
Oh, no. If you put the soldier in your hand, it doesn't go to your hand.
Uh, Token cards cannot go to your hand, which means they just disappear when
Oh, okay.
when they're gusted or something like that.
Azir. And then this does this.
Mhm. And then this guy dies. I conquer. And I'm gonna play 4 for Vex here.
Vex.
She makes it so you cannot accelerate units, basically.
Heresy is really good.
Yeah, I think it's the one of the best cards in the set. So whenever you play a unit or a token or whatever, it's stunned and you cannot move it, which means your Azir, for example, if you accelerate it, you cannot move it and it's stunned. So it doesn't do anything. It counters Azir,
Okay.
basically. And Arise, your Arise guys cannot be moved. So it's a really good card against Azir. So you have to kill it really fast.
That's it.
And then I'm just gonna pass.
Ooh, bad hand here. No gear. And
How do you go about killing it?
so what I'm thinking is, man, how much money you got? 4. You, you got 6.
6 total with 3 mana. So Ravenbloom can get pretty huge with this amount of mana.
Alright. I'm gonna have to use either spells here. So I would have to. I'm thinking. No, I have higher might. Why not? First, I would do. I think I just push in and then use discipline. That's what I'm thinking. Or
And you have 2 defies.
charm. I could use charm, can I? So like I use charm on this.
Problem with charm against purple, specifically against purple, is if you charm a unit and they have something to gust it or bounce it or whatever, then they conquer actually. So it's a very risky move against red and purple. You don't want to charm it unless you're 100% sure that it's gonna go the way you want it.
Okay.
Because red is very aggressive, so they have when you make them the attacker, which in this case you do because charm makes them the attacker.
Mhm.
They can get over your guys, with a lot of buffs. So Cleave, for example, is a +3. Blood Rush is a 4, which means if it doesn't go your way, they conquer and you lose your guys. So it's a lose-lose. So I wouldn't use Charm unless they're tapped out. In this case, you can also use the Battlefield, actually. Have you read the Battlefield? The other one?
This one, yeah, it gives a +1 might when I use a
Yeah.
spell. So question: if I use it's not favorable if I use charm to. Oh, you can't push. You can't pull them into my battlefield. That's not even an option. That's not a thing. Is it?
You can pull Vex away, for example, but Vex has deflect, which means you would lose 2 wounds for it.
Okay.
So it's not really worth it, knowing that you're already ahead. You have two plays here. You either ignore the Vex and Ravenbloom and just go to the other battlefield, but the problem is you don't have any gears.
Yeah. So.
Or you try to fight first the Vex with the Discipline on the other battlefield, which would make one guy, for example, the 3-might guy, a 6. And you would have drawn a card, and you still have 2 defies. Because of the Discipline, of course, you draw a card if you go in. Or you can attach, go over Gust at first. Or you can start with a Cold Week, which is not the best, I would say. Maybe you can go to the other battlefield first, make a small guy, and then Cold Week.
So
in this spot, what I would do, to be honest, as an Azir player, what I would do is attach the green sword to the guy.
This one right here, right?
Yeah. So it's a 4. Go in and then play Discipline, holding priority because you're the attacker, so you have priority.
I see.
And if it goes through, the guy would be a 7, which means he goes over both of them. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. And then
try to tap 1 green because you attached the sword, which means you have to recycle 1 green.
Oh yeah. Circle.
Yeah. And then with Discipline.
I read. 2.
Yeah, you're good. You paid for it. You just have to target with the arrow. Or, yeah, I'm gonna give you the okay. It goes through, so he's a 7.
Target.
And you draw your card.
That target here.
Oh, that's a gear. Perfect.
Good. Nice. So then I pass over to you.
Yeah, so Discipline is trashed. And he's a 7. Right now I'm losing, right?
Yeah.
I have to do something. If I didn't know your hand, this would be the play. Moonfall. Do you know what this card does?
No, choose a battlefield. You have units. You may move one enemy to that battlefield. Give the enemy -2 might this turn. Okay.
So I would play this, but I know from your hand that you have a defy. It's a very good defy. It's a perfect defy. But I think it's the only play I can make.
And then target. Is there an arrow?
Yeah, so this doesn't go.
And then comes there.
Yeah. Defy resolves. You win the showdown. everything is trashed from me. You conquer,
And then I also.
and then you can play a gear first to make 2 guys.
And that. And then I'm gonna tap my legend.
The same?
And that I make my guy.
What do you want to attach here? I actually wouldn't attach the brutalizer.
Oh yeah.
Like I said yesterday, it's better unattached.
Yep.
The pressure from it being not attached is way bigger.
And then
you can keep in mind you can attach a gear that you already have on another guy, but it's not relevant in this point because against purple, your goal is to always, like, if possible, always have a guy that's more than 3 because of cost. In this case, you have a guy at 4, so you just leave it there. I wouldn't attach anything. Just go in, conquer, tap, legend.
score, and then tap to period. Tap to get.
But this one, I would attach the Eye of the Herald to, because it doesn't make a might difference. So if the other one dies, so first you make a small guy at the battlefield because of the eye.
Oh yeah, the recruit.
Did this? It's actually debatable if you attach the Eye of the Herald to the new soldier that you made or not, or you leave it there. It's your choice, to be honest.
I won't because I don't want to pay an extra just in case.
No, you don't have to pay because you just made him, so he has Weapon Master.
Oh, okay.
The new one, the one in the base that you just made.
Yeah.
He has Weapon Master, so you can attach anything to him.
Oh, okay.
It's your choice if you want to attach the eye or not. It's 50-50. Doesn't make that much of a difference.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't need to pay to detach.
Yeah, because you made him. When you make him, you can attach.
Okay.
Afterwards, you cannot.
Okay. I made this guy this turn on the battlefield.
No, I mean the last one you made from the last mana you tapped.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that every time I detach, I had to pay for the equip cost.
No. Weapon Master means you can attach even if it's already attached, but it only applies when you play a guy. Afterwards, if you miss that opportunity, you have to pay. In this instance, for example, you made a new guy right now, which means he has Weapon Master right now. You can attach whatever you want to him.
Okay. Oh, what I was referring to is the soldier in the battlefield. To detach equipment, it's you don't need to pay anything to take it off.
Technically you cannot detach unless there's Weapon Master involved. Azir, all of your units are Weapon Master, so if you make a new guy, you can detach and attach it to the new guy. But if you pass that opportunity when you play him, that when trigger, then you cannot do it anymore.
Okay.
Only when you play a new guy do you have the opportunity to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Now I think you just pass. And I have to solve the puzzle. With you being at 5 and me at 2. I'm just gonna stack that first. Nope, but those are not good cards. Whatever. You play way. Take us. So now you're at 7.
Then what I want to do is
You have a huge play right now.
So
Did you read? Hui?
what was that?
Did you read Hui?
Oh,
The card that I played.
no, I didn't. It's just
This guy is very dangerous. Give it a read.
well, when I move, draw one, then discard one, then do the following based on the discard card. You draw one, write two runes. Unit gives me 3 might this turn. Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
So he's either a draw engine or an 8 might guy. And if you move him more than once, he could be huge, like 15 might, 14. So we really want to get rid of him. And you have a card that gets rid of him.
Which is a charm. Or
You don't want to move him.
yeah. Oh, you're right. Because then that'll trigger his ability. So I would want to do charm.
Yeah.
I mean, call the week.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Cool Week is the best option here. And knowing that I have Hard Bargain from last turn, I think you don't want to do anything else before you do it. So because Hard Bargain. Let me show it to you. It's a counter spell, but it's mana reliant. As long as you have enough mana to pay for it, then it's not really a counter spell. Which means the first thing you want to do here is just Cold Week, because then you have enough mana to pay for it.
Would I want to do the BF sword and attach it to the sand sword just in case? Because oh yeah, so you said there's nothing else besides Call the Week, and that's what you just said.
Yeah, well, technically, there's no showdown. Cold Week is just kill a guy, which means there's no risk involved. Only a counter spell, which I do have, but I don't have enough mana to make you pay a lot for it. Which means this Cold Week in this color combination, for example, purple and blue, means that your Cold Week with 8 mana up is gonna go through always.
Okay.
So you just have to recycle one for and then my guy dies. I'm really sad. And you have to sacrifice, I would assume, a small token.
Yeah. This one.
This one, 1 hour battlefield. The 1 might guy.
Oh, the one over there. That makes sense.
Yeah, because it's less might.
Yep.
And now you basically won. You make a new guy with a BF sword. You probably What I would do, to be honest, against purple again, is attach the BF sword to the guy on the battlefield. So he's a 6. He's a 5, yeah. And then just leave it like that. You have a 4 might guy on one battlefield and a 5 might guy on the other. So Gust is not online in either case. And you still have a lot of guys in base, which means you 100% win in this case. Even if I have a combination of cards,
I see.
You 100% win, which you do. So I concede. We can go to game 2. Do you understand why you win 100% of the times here?
Yeah, because you don't really have that many accelerated units, and right? Is that?
Yeah, I only have a Thousand-Tailed Watcher.
Uh-huh.
It's a pretty powerful card in blue. It's a staple. Let me show you. I would next. Where is he? That's a weird one. There it is. So I would have 9 runes, but I would be only able to take 1 battlefield. And because both of those guys Well, technically they wouldn't be at 4 anymore. If I had a Watcher plus a Gust, it would be fine, but then I would be tapped out 100%, and then you just can equip this and go over the Watcher. So you win 100% of the time.
Okay. And Watcher and Bell's Breath too, right? That's another combination that could.
Yeah. Watcher Bellows is typically not run in Diana, but against Victor, for example, it would be an option. But the problem is I would be at 9 mana, which means I cannot repeat it, and I can only kill these 3 or this guy. So in either case, you do the same next turn and you win anyway.
I see. And I would also want to attach this here, right, too, just in case.
Not really, because if you do, it's just a 6 might guy. Doesn't make a difference for Watcher specifically. You'd have to make him a 10 might guy, so it makes a difference.
I see.
Which is not really feasible, I think.
Uh,
So 4 is the minimum, and I would just keep it at 4.
Okay.
So let's go to game 2.
No.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we have to do it every battlefield again, because it's game 2. So
yeah. So now you know that I lost game 1, which means I'm probably gonna go first. So you choose your going second battlefield.
okay. I already hit the other one, so we have to reset it probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I'm going training. Going second. She haven't did this one yet, so maybe I should do this one.
Okay. You're gonna go first?
Because so this is the one that you mentioned the other day. It's pretty good. Yeah.
I think that would be a going first battlefield.
It would be.
Because of the DF sword. It costs 4 plus 1 to make a guy with a DF sword, right? But with this battlefield, it only costs 4, which means you can do it on turn 2, going first.
Okay.
Which is very powerful. I would choose this one as going first. And if you have a hand with, for example, let's say a 1-drop weapon or gear and a BF sword, that's your turn 1. Turn 2, they're already settled and no one can deal with it, basically, because it's a 3 might guy and a 5 might guy for 2 mana and 4 mana, which is absurd.
Okay.
So I would only use this one going first and the other one going second.
Okay.
If you want, we can reset.
Yeah, reset it. Let's do that. Mountain.
Mointown.
Bone nose tip.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Nice. We got the cards.
I'm gonna keep my hand. Just gonna play this guy and this.
Okay. And
Pretty good, pretty basic. All right.
And then you wouldn't you'd save this for next turn, right? So it could...
Yeah, of course. It's just a unit. You never play gear if you oh wait. If you cannot make a send guy. Unless you have way too many gears in your hand. Which in this case is not true. So this battlefield lets me untap 2 runes after I conquer it, or at the end of my turn when I conquer it. Technically, you have to tell your opponent about the trigger. Some judges wouldn't let you untap if you don't tell your opponent first. I had that happen to me in a skirmish. So just relevant information for the future. And then I conquer. I play Diana in base and untap 2 packs.
Well, when I showed up, sound to top of the. Okay. Oh, you already used that before. All right. So what I want to do is play the brutalizer, and one, two.
Wait, hold on. Is there a way that with 3 mana open,
Yeah.
and you having a discipline, wouldn't you want to attack the portal?
Oh, you're right. And then I could use, I could use this just in case. If I need accelerated, can I do that?
I mean, you can do that, but also you have 3 options, I think. First, you can just go in raw, pass priority, and if I have a gust or a stupefy or whatever, you play discipline, which goes around it. And in case anything else happens, for example, I have a smoke screen -4, you still have another discipline. So you're pretty safe to go in first before making anything. And then you would pass prio because it's a 3v2 right now.
Yep.
And because keep in mind, this card also exists, right?
Yeah.
If you make a guy first, I can play that and make both of them irrelevant. If you don't have a defy for this card, it's a very dangerous one, specifically. But of course, it's a signature spell, so it's only relevant against Diana. But if you make a guy, always remember that this card exists against Diana.
Okay.
I would, in this case, actually just pay 1 to play a stack deck.
Hmm.
It goes through, so I'm gonna take this. Then pay 1 to stupefy. Keep in mind, I'm just playing as if I didn't know your hand.
Yep. And then
This is typically what would happen.
Oh.
Yeah, you would discipline right here, and because it's an action, you get to draw first before I draw.
Okay.
Oh, you can even defy the stupefy that I played, but I wouldn't do it.
Oh, why is that?
If you draw a defy off of something that you had on the chain last, you can defy the first one. The chain is still pending. So you can still defy the stupefy if you draw, for example, a defy just like here. Sometimes it could be relevant, sometimes it wins you games.
Okay.
But I wouldn't play it right now. You are winning, so you wouldn't. Which means your guy would become a 5. You draw your card, so stupefy resolves, I assume. So I draw mine, which means he's a 4 to my 2. And I'm just gonna let it go. You conquer.
Then points. Okay. And then I ready to range because of.
Not right now, at the end of the turn.
I didn't turn, as I was saying.
Okay. And now you can either play Brutalizer or the sword.
You wouldn't. Oh yeah, I wouldn't do guards because I wouldn't. I want to get more people on it. on the field. So.
Yeah, and also guards is also really good hidden. What I would do in this case is play brutalizer, make a guy, not attach it.
Save for later. Okay, and then
I still have to tap one for the guy.
tap one.
1 mana. Yeah.
Okay.
And you have the choice of equipping, hiding guards. And in this case, since you have a brutalizer, if I attack into you and you play guards, it's a +5 on that battlefield, which is basically unbeatable. Unless they have a hard bargain or something like that. But you would have 2 mana open because you conquered that battlefield. Which means 100% of the time for me, it's always hide cards right now.
Okay, I had to pay 3 though. I don't have enough mana, right? If I hide.
No, you don't. You don't have to. You have to just recycle one.
Oh, I had idea.
1 green mana.
Recycle one. And so
Yep.
when do I pay it? Whenever we go it.
You don't have to. If you hide a card,
Yeah.
you don't have to look at the actual cost of it. You just pay 1 per power, and it's done. You don't have to pay anything else.
Oh, okay. So I discard I don't pay attention to the 3 or the cost. I don't.
No, no. If you play it normally, then you have to play the 3 to pay the 3. If you hide it, you only pay 1 power, and that's it. No other costs apply. Well, in this card, actually, you can pay another power, but specifically a yellow one to make him ready. But if you hide it, it's not relevant because it's a combat spell, not really an accelerated unit. It's just for defense, not really for offense. So it doesn't make a difference if you're ready or not.
Oh, okay.
And now you untap 2, keep up either Defy or Discipline, and you're good.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pass this.
You do. Now, knowing Azir, it can be one of 3 cards. It's either Hidden Blade, the Stun card, or Guard. And I don't want to deal with either of those. So I'm just gonna go here, get to hold. I'm just gonna tap my legend and use Diana. Show one. Ooh, that's a good one. And I'm gonna reveal it to you.
Gus. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I assume the Conquer is okay?
Yep. It's good.
So I go to 2. And I'm just gonna play Gust. Force you to play a card.
And then
And in this case, you have 2 choices. You have 3 actually. You can either defy, discipline, or guards. Okay. And the best one I think is discipline. Because you don't lose a card. You don't deramp because of defy. You keep your defy for the good cards.
And I draw too. You got.
Yeah. So it's not technically a card that you would lose. You just draw another one. Perfect. So.
And then this should solve. Oh wait, yeah, the passport.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So this resolve, you draw a card, and your guy is at 5, and Diana's at 4. So the play here is this in base, and then this on the gear.
Temporary. Is there a label? Temporary on me? Is that a thing?
Yeah, there's on the middle part of the screen left, there's symbols, like this where the question mark is. In the middle part of the right here, where Diana is, should be
Oh, I see them.
Yeah,
And then the temporary would.
temporary is the blue one.
And then. There it goes. Oops.
So that goes through. And I'm gonna pass. So the first thing that happens is Brutalizer dies,
Mhm.
which means it's not really a free conquer for you. You have to do something. You hold first.
Good point.
So you go to 2.
Okay. So let's see. I would play the Guardian.
Yeah, starting.
And then after that, let's see. I would, since I have a lot of gear, would you play another gear on top of that, or would you just save it?
The problem is you don't have that much mana.
Uh,
I would typically, in a turn like this, I would deploy Azir.
uh, or
But the problem is then he's vulnerable to the Moonfall spell. But you have a Defy.
okay,
Moonfall is the signature spell. So you know that I have this one. And only that.
yeah, change. Okay.
It's a tough turn, to be honest. You can't really, because I killed your gear that you relied on.
Yeah.
This is when it gets difficult for Azir. So you can either Azir and play a sword, make a guy, risk the fact that you're gonna lose your Azir, or you just make a guy, keep up the fight, but you don't have any pressure, and you know that I probably can conquer with a Ravenbloom student next turn. So I would put pressure on by just sacrificing my Azir, to be honest.
Okay.
Which means just play Azir, play the one sword,
And then play those.
for one, and make a guy for another one.
And then you would.
And attach it to him. Yeah, attach the sword to the new guy. And you can either retreat or just make me have something else to conquer that battlefield. I would keep the guy there with a hidden card and pass. So in this situation, you know that Azir is probably dead. But the thing is, I would have to play my best card to get rid of him, and you would still have your two guys in the back line, which can conquer.
Okay.
So I go to 3 first, and then I'm gonna go in, play the Moonfall, and play that one, targeting your Azir. You could technically bring the other guys with him, but they would all be a 1, so it's not really worth it.
Okay.
So, but keep in mind, you can play your hidden card, not there, to Ravenbloom battlefield.
Ravenbloom.
This one.
Wait. So choose a battlefield. Yeah. Wait. Oh, so he chooses where, or I choose.
Moonfall, the player that plays Moonfall chooses the battlefield. Since I have Ravenbloom on this battlefield, I can play it there. And I choose Azir. So he comes to that battlefield and he gets a -2, and the other guy also gets a -2.
And they put that. Gotcha. Love. There's a
So it would be a. I wouldn't play guards right now because you can play it later. When after Moonfall resolves and you play a new card, that new card doesn't have a -2, which means your guards are safe from Moonfall if you just keep it after Moonfall.
Okay, so I wouldn't play guards to save my Azir, right?
Yeah, you just put your shield guy at 1 and Azir at 2.
Mm-hmm. Good. Let's do that. Say 2.
Signaling that Moonfall resolved.
Okay. And then this one dies, right? Azir.
Not really. First, I would like now Moonfall resolved, which means my Raven Bloom is at 2, is at 3. So it's a trade right now. Because the shield guy is a 1 and Azir is a 2, right?
Oh,
So it's a 3v3. Right now you have the opportunity to play guards. So you reveal guards.
Okay. Reveal.
And you ask for permission to play it. And I allow it, which means you can make a guy, but you can also attach the shield to him, or even the sword.
Sword. This one right here. Yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to put the. No, I will put the sword. That's what I'm thinking because it's already on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I paid to ready it, right? So.
No. It's just it comes in at that battlefield, so you don't have to ready it.
Oh, okay. Because I own it already. That one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So he's at 3, so it's a +3 swing right now, which means I can only technically kill your Azir and your shield guy. But the thing is, if you attach, it's kind of risky, but if you attach the shield, it makes it so Azir potentially doesn't die, because I have to do my 3 might to the shield guy. But it's very risky because I could have a gust or something else, and then he would lose. Because that 1 might from the shield gets transferred to a guy that is gonna be gusted, which means it's a -1. So I would actually do it just the way you did it.
Okay. So yeah.
So the shield guy is a 1, right? Because of Moonfall. Because he was at 3 and he gets a plus.
Okay.
Not that guy. The left one, and that guy is a 3. Exactly, perfect.
I see.
So now guards resolved.
Gotcha. Cards resolved. Oops.
So it goes to the trash, and now I can play another card. And I have to think here.
Just to reiterate.
And I think I'm just gonna.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I think I have to. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. So I wouldn't put. We're putting the shield on this guy right here on the far right.
Mm-hmm.
It will make it 4.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't.
No, because you can only attach 1.
Only touch 1. Why would I?
Yeah.
Be able to touch 1? I thought essentially.
Because only Weapon Master makes you. Only with because it's not your turn. You can technically only attach gear if it's your turn, but because of Weapon Master, it has a 1 ability on it. With like when I'm played, I have Weapon Master and I can attach blah blah blah. So it's a 1, which means you can do it whenever it applies. In this case, the soldier is played, so you can attach a gear to him for free, but only 1.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I see.
Which means you have to choose either the shield or the sword. And like I said, the sword is the safer route, because if I have a gust, you only lose 3 might. Okay. If you attach the shield, then the other guy would be a 0 might, right? he would lose the shield.
Yeah.
Which means you would lose anyway,
Mhm.
because Azir is a 2 and the other guy is a 0. And the shield guy got gusted, let's say, for example. So Ravenbloom would just win there in that case. And since you're tapped out, it's just a very risky play. So a +3 with the eventuality of a trade is better than option just attach the shield.
Okay.
And in this case, I don't have a gust.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna let it go through and kill these two.
Oops, the shoe.
But with this, you actually get to keep your guys, these guys, and you also probably hold with this, right?
Yeah.
Which was not a, like, you have to sometimes sacrifice cards. Because if you go second, you know that you're already behind on tempo, right? So it's already, it's an uphill battle, let's say. But what I can do here is play this, switch these two up,
Mhm.
which means Diana is ready. Well, the problem is your guy is at 3 still. So I don't really want to attack right now. I'm just going to play the Ravenbloom and pass.
Okay, gotcha. I think I'm gonna shield one in over here.
Okay.
It's already 9. 9. Yeah, you want to end it?
No,
Good.
no, I just want to tell you that with sometimes, like, the lesson for today, for like, if you have to take away something from today, is sometimes if you're ahead, you can be greedy, but sometimes if you're not ahead, like in this case, you're losing, it's the best play is to lose the least, which in this case, for example, you saw how you sacrificed your Azir knowing that he would die. But the good thing is you got to keep 3 guys, which made you actually keep up with my tempo. Right now we would be at 3 against 3. And you have the potential to actually conquer the 4. So you would be ahead. So losing your Azir in that case is 100% the correct play. The difficult part is to identify when it's the right play and when it's not. And I don't think you would have done that play if I wasn't here, right?
Yeah, I would.
Just accepting that your guy would be sacrificed and just keeping a lot of other guys. And little by little, we'll eventually get to the point where you identify it alone, and I wouldn't have to tell you.
Okay, sounds good. All
Okay. Do you have
right.
any?
No,
Do you have any questions, Brian?
um, no, that's very useful. Oh,
Really?
a lot of information there. Well, one thing before you go, um, is
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm trying to understand a little bit more about floating. Um,
Mm-hmm.
um, is there like a how do you explain floating in like the simple terms of how would you explain it?
Floating is you can. Well, Riftbound is kind of unique in the sense that there's 2 costs, where sometimes you have to pay costs. Like in this example for Azir, you have to, for equipping a gear without Weapon Master, you would have to recycle a rune, right? But you want to use the runes that are tapped. But if you do it, if it's the first thing you do, you would have to recycle the rune without it being tapped. So what you would do is float the mana that would be recycled, which means you tap it technically and then recycle it. So you have 1 rune, 1 mana available in your pool, but it's just not visible. It's just there, not visible.
Okay.
And what people typically do is they either turn upside down the rune, signaling that it's already recycled, but so as not to forget that they have a floating mana, but officially you like in tournaments and whatever and skirmishes, you have to actually recycle it and maybe put a dice or something like that to signify that you have a floating mana.
Okay.
And you can even do it without recycling the rune. For example, some people with Hui, for example, something that you can do. Let's say, wait, let me get a Hui. For example, let's say I have a gear in my in my hand, and I move Hui. All my mana is untapped.
Hmm.
I float 2 this way, signaling that I have 2 mana open in my pool, but here it's visible because I didn't have to recycle the runes. It's just, you know that it's there. But Hui, with his second effect, lets you actually ready 2 runes, which means I would ready these 2 while also having another 2. So I would have 10 runes.
I see. Okay.
So that's how you generate mana out of nothing. But there's only a few cards that let you do that.
Got it. And in competition, you said you can't hide it, right? You said you can't. You don't. They don't usually flip it over.
On this paddle on this platform, that's what I usually typically do. People don't really care because it's a practicing website. So if someone tells you, yeah, you have to recycle it first, then it's basically an asshole that just is trying really hard to annoy you. But in official tournaments, you have to recycle and then just use a die or something to keep track of it.
Okay.
But you always tell your opponent first. You don't just do it and then, oh, I have 1 floating. You tell your opponent, I'm gonna float 1, recycle this rune. I'm gonna put a dice here to signify it, and that's it. Everyone agrees on it. And you can do it however you like. It's not actually it's not bound to anything. You can do it. The act of floating mana is you can do it on any, like a reaction kind of thing. But if you do it and it doesn't have any purpose, then why do it? You know. Only you can. Like it doesn't make a difference if I say I'm gonna float 8 runes here and then just play a Watcher, for example. What difference does it make of me saying I'm gonna float these 8 and then spend these 8 to play, or just tap the runes and play? It doesn't make a difference. So you only float with a purpose, technically.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm starting to understand.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of useful things in this lesson. I think I just
Of
need,
course.
yeah, remembering the purple and blue. Is there any
Mhm.
other notable cards like
Blue.
specific countess?
So Gust, for example, and against Azir specifically, if you really like the deck and you want to stick with it, Gust is a really powerful card against you. So you have to play around it most of the time. Try to always be at 4 might, or have a combat trick like Discipline to go over the 3. There's also this card, but it's only played in Diana right now. But there's a lot of variations of it. Like Smokescreen, for example, does the same thing, basically, which is basically the same effect, but 1 cheaper and 1 recycle more. So 2 energy, 1 power instead of 3 energy. And Stupefy, of course, it's a staple. This card. This card is a Gust, but it doesn't have a might limitation, but the limitation is that I have to also return one of my guys to my hand, which is like if if your guy is way bigger than my guy, it's worth it. Otherwise, it's just neutral, right? Because I lose a guy, you lose a guy, whatever. It's like a cool of the week. It's basically the purple cool of the week.
Gotcha. That's easy to remember now.
Yeah. And also gear hate, of course. Like this. And abandon the counter spells. It's this one and hard bargain. Both of which are conditional.
Yeah.
Hard bargain, if you have 4 mana, you just pay for it. It's very strong against Arise, because you usually play Arise when you're at 6, 8, seldom at 10 mana. But keep in mind that I also have to pay 4 mana for it. So I would also be keeping up 4 mana just to counter your spell. And Abandon is the same thing, but it's less conditional. It just counters a big spell, usually, like Arise. It's hard to deal with. You probably have to defy it if I play it, if any purple deck plays it. Because in order to play Arise again, it would be at 12 mana, which is pretty hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you would probably have to defy Abandon. Hard bargain, you can pay for it sometimes, but Abandon, you have to defy it. Unless you're at 12, which in this case is just you win anyway.
Okay.
But like it's not really conditional like unlike the green counter spells where it says like maybe counter a spell with 4 or less. Windwall counters any spell. The new counter with the birds counters any spell. It's like conditional. Still good counter spells, but they're not always a 3 of in purple decks, so you don't have to play around them that much. As like a Defy, for example. Defy, you always have to play around it.
Okay.
And for blue, the most important card is, of course, this one.
Yeah, 1,000.
But Azir doesn't care that much about it, because usually you only have one guy on the battlefield, so you only lose one guy. Bellows Breath with Watcher can be very frustrating sometimes, but you have Defy to deal with it. Even if they repeat Bellows Breath, which means it would cost 2 mana and 2 recycle, making it technically not defiable. It's still defiable because Defy only looks at the printed cost, doesn't look at how much you paid for it.
Okay.
So Bellows Breath repeated is still defiable.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Got a good overview of that. Blue and purple. Appreciate it.
Maybe next time we can do orange and red. Those are, I think, the colors that we're missing. Maybe Lucian. Lucian is a very interesting matchup, actually. I really like. It's my favorite matchup, Azir against Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very good buddy that plays Lucian, and we always have a lot of fun playing Azir versus Lucian.
Is the Skyfinity combo still relevant in this meta? I know last season was pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It can be very. Yeah, it can steal a lot of games. You always have to play around it. If they are at 4 and they have one piece of the puzzle there, you probably have to hope.
Okay.
Because they can go from 4 to 8 and win the game instantly. If they have specifically a 3-card combo, which is Skyfall, Trinity, and the signature spell, Relentless Pursuit. If all 3 are available, they can go from 4 to 8. But we can see it next time.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Do you have an idea maybe when you want to do the next session?
Yeah. Are you available next Sunday? Same time as last
Yeah,
week?
yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate it. All right.
Perfect.
Sounds like a plan.